Well, good morning. This morning we read from 2 Kings 14:23 to the end of chapter 15. And in this passage we see the comings and goings of a number of kings, both of the northern kingdom of Israel and the southern kingdom of Judah. There's a difference, though. In the northern kingdom, kings come and go through coups, through rebellions, through assassinations of the previous king, through quite unstable ways. Whereas in Judah, kings become kings by rightful inheritance. What can we trace this back to? Well, Jeroboam, the first king of Israel, the northern kingdom, rebelled against Rehoboam, the son of Solomon. And so rebellion and civil war and shaking off the previous king's reign became the established way that kings became kings. Whereas the other kingdom, the kingdom of Judah, was ruled by David's family. David refused to snatch the kingdom from Saul. He refused to assassinate Saul when he had the chance. He said, "I will not raise my hand against the Lord's anointed." And he awaited for God to present him with the kingdom. And so he established the right way to become king was by submitting to the Lord and waiting for his timing and not usurping the previous kings. The way that these kingdoms started affected them through the generations. So it's important that the way that we behave now is right, because we will set examples for our children and our children's children and so on down through future generations. The northern kingdom, the kingdom of Israel, never had stable monarchy because it was established through rebellion. The southern kingdom had a stable monarchy right until the end because it was established through righteousness. Let's establish today to live righteously so that we will be able to pass on good habits down through future generations until the Lord returns. We also see God's grace. Rehoboam II was not a good king. He did evil in the sight of the Lord. But God saw how bitterly everyone in Israel, whether slave or free, was suffering, and decided to deliver them by the hand of Jeroboam II, because they were still his people. He had still not disowned them. He had still not said he will blot out their name from under heaven. So he saved his people one more time. God's grace is such that even when we are faithless, he remains faithful. Amen.